Good Thursday morning, YouTube. We are at World Headquarters. It is 100% chance of rain today, up to a ½ inch of rain. It is actively raining. Jesse and Sawyer are just heading out. They're going to finish up that little polished floor. That one's proven to be pretty difficult. I'll get you guys out there later, but the floor is super soft, old concrete. Been hitting the thing with grout, hit it with a couple coats of densifier. It's just really, really soft. So I told them, you know, old concrete out in the boonies like that, who knows what we got, but they're looking for a rustic cabin floor. So sounds like what they're gonna get. As far as things go here, I think Al's on his way. We are gonna start working on Jenny 1. We've got the broken belt, possibly got a bad bearing and a pulley. This inside pulley here, that's where the belt came from. And we're gonna try and diagnose our antifreeze leak. So I've let this thing dry a couple days. When Al gets here, we're gonna fire it up and get the system under pressure and see if we can figure out where this thing is leaking from. From there, that'll determine how far we need to take this thing apart. Best case scenario is it's a hose or something I can easily replace. We'll just have to pull off this fan guard, get our new belt in there. Worst case scenario, we got to pull out the radiator, which involves pulling all this out, unhooking all the hoses. This whole back piece will come off as one piece, I think. And yeah, so we're gonna see what we can do here, but I'm just kind of waiting for Al to get here and then we'll get into this thing. So stay tuned, guys. Definitely kind of a rain shop day here. We're gonna get done what we can get done. Good afternoon, YouTube. About 1:15 on Thursday. Jesse and Sawyer got the floor done out at that other job, so we're gonna go check that out in a little while. Al stopped by for a little bit. We got the generator taken apart here. We found one little leak in the radiator. I think we might have another. So I'm taking that in. I called the radiator shop. We're gonna go get it cleaned out and pressure tested, see what's what in that thing. So as you guys can tell, I got this thing pretty well ripped apart. That valve there was all plugged up, so I took that thing apart. It's got 3 hoses that run into it. It's just a drain, but I got that all cleaned up. We got everything apart here, so I'm gonna load up this radiator, which is a monster, and go get this thing pressure tested and drop it off, see what they come up with. So that's where things stand right now. I've got a job to bid later at 4. It's still raining out, so like I said, I will take a run out to that job and see how Sawyer and Jesse did. We'll see. I asked those guys how it went, and they didn't sound super confident. They said the floor is really soft, so we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys. It's about 5 o'clock on Thursday. I wanted to bring you guys out here and show you this little tiny floor. As you can see, we've got a water leak there, water leak here. It's coming from the ceiling. It's got some ghosting lines like I talked about. This is some really old soft concrete, but this is how the finished product turned out. Pretty decent. I mean, for what it is. I know the lighting in here is terrible, guys, but that's all we got. It's one little light up there. You can see some of the ghosting lines in here. I told the homeowner we'd have that, but overall the floor turned out pretty well. It's polished, so I think for the age of the floor, the concrete we're dealing with and what it is, I think they're going to be happy with it. Thanks, guys. Good Friday morning, YouTube. Jason from Intricate Concrete. We're here at World Headquarters. About 6:05 in the morning. I am waiting for Al, Sawyer, Jesse to show up. Guys are supposed to be here at 6:45. I'm gonna get the mesh trailer hooked up, get the big trailer hooked up. We're gonna head over to that driveway job, try and get that thing poured. If it's not too wet, hopefully. Rained all day yesterday. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to start hooking up trailers right now, get everything ready, and go from there. As far as the generator goes, I dropped the radiator off at the radiator shop yesterday. They're going to pressure test it, see where it's leaking, see if it can be fixed, see if it needs a new core. They're going to figure out what's going on with that. Got 3 new belts ordered. Those will be in on Monday. This fan and bearing here, I think the pulley might need a new bearing. I've got a guy coming to check that out either late today or tomorrow. So a little bit of a project here, but we'll get her put back together. So that's where everything stands. I'm gonna get stuff loaded up and we will see you guys out at the job site. Hey everybody, it's about 7:30. We're out here on this job. You guys remember this one? This is the super busy road where we got scolded the other day by the road commission. As you can see, my truck is off the road. It is more than 30 feet from the stop sign. Al is off the road. So we are over here. We're gonna pour the back sidewalk, the hot tub pad, the front sidewalk, the driveway right here. We got a 1/2 inch of rain yesterday. Luckily we got a lot of sand in here. It's not mushy. So that's all good. So we're just waiting for Jesse and the mud to get here. That is the plan for today. We're gonna work on this. I finished up all my estimates that I was supposed to do today, yesterday. So, oh wow, there's a car. That's good. So, yeah, this is the plan, guys. Stay tuned. We'll see if our friend from the road commission comes by and scolds us again today. Alright guys, it is like misty out. Not supposed to rain today. We got this little pad poured. Been shuffling our plywood. As you can see, it's just muddy, slippery, miserable. We got this little sidewalk down. It's misting more, which is not good. It's a wet, dreary day. It's supposed to be 51 degrees and nice, and it's probably 50 degrees and a light mist, which is not good. Hopefully this clears up here. Guys are starting on the front sidewalk right now. It's nasty out. Sucks. All right, guys, we got the back all finished up and broomed. Luckily, the drizzle let up on us. It has been a muddy, wet mess here. We got the sidewalk and the driveway all done. We're back to the right of way, so our little road commission guy doesn't have to come out here and cry or anything anymore. I'm sure he'll find something in the future, but we got this one all looking good. Tomorrow we'll come cut, strip, wash. Next week we'll get a load of gravel over here. Go back to the shop and see what Sawyer's doing. Hey everybody, it is Friday, about 3:15. As you guys saw, we got that driveway and everything done this morning. So the guys got the Friday list done, got all the trailers and everything organized. Wanted to take off a little early. I think a couple of them are heading up north. Tomorrow Al and I are going to go saw, cut, strip, and wash that. So if you guys remember the job I showed you last night, the little tiny polished floor, the builder, I guess we'll call him, from that job, called the office today and complained about all of the dust on the gravel driveway in front of the door to that place. I was there last night. The guy said today that if you stepped in it and walked in, the floor would be a mess. I walked through there last night and I walked on the floor and I didn't leave footprints. There was no mess. So supposedly there's a whole bunch of dust in the gravel driveway in front of the door. He's not happy. So I am driving 28 miles each way to go see what needs to be cleaned up. And it has rained half the day today. So we'll go see what dust in a gravel driveway in the rain looks like. Stay tuned. Hey guys, on my way to this job, thought I'd show you guys something you may not see where you live. All of these piles that you see, that pile there by the loader, all of these piles, as far as you can see, are sugar beets. It's all Michigan sugar. Goes on as far as you can see, both sides of the road. I have no idea how many sugar beets are there, but there's a few bags of sugar there. So, don't know if you guys ever get to see stuff like that. You get to see it every day. The production of it stinks. But it's big business around here, sugar beet farming. So, just on my way to this job, I'm only a couple miles away. Thought you guys want to take a look at that. We'll be there in a few minutes and we'll check out all the mess Jesse and Sawyer supposedly left behind. Stay tuned. All right, guys, pulling up to this job here. Here's the big mess apparently that was left. See if we can get this cleaned up. All right, guys, so I got a broom that was inside. I swept this off. I shook it out. So I drove 28 miles each way because that was a huge mess that we just couldn't believe we left, apparently. So hopefully the builder's able to enter and exit the venue without too much trouble now. A lot of times on these big jobs you have some callbacks like that, so it was really my pleasure to drive 56 miles. I've got 2 or 3 minutes into this, so really quite a day. I'm just glad that we avoided a disaster and this guy's going to be able to get in the building. I definitely see why he was completely irate. That was a pretty big job. He would have had to go quite a ways out of his way to clean that up, especially with the broom already being on site. So I'm glad I was able to take care of that for him. I didn't have to call any of the guys back to work today to do that. I was able to do it by myself. But it was close. I was going to call a couple of the guys in. But whew, a lot of work. Hopefully we can get paid from this one now. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I haven't cut the grass here yet or anything, but I'm glad I was able to get this one done. Stay tuned, guys. It never ends. Have a good weekend.
Here we are, folks. Monday, 10 or 11 a.m. Not sure which one. Just been working so hard, don't even know what time it is. Got her all cut up, washed off. Got the gravel in, all compacted. Black dirt spread around. Got the precast steps put back in place. Fits perfectly. Water's running really nice. Head around the back here. Show you our other couple little projects. First one here. Little hot tub pad. Actually, it's a jacuzzi pad. I'd like to take the time to give a big shout out to Jacuzzi for sponsoring this build here. Gonna have a really nice spot right there, right off the back deck. And the last thing, little sidewalk area. They're gonna build a set of wood steps up to the deck from there. Man, it's gonna be really nice. Got the dirt put in here. Wow. Another big job done. And we're on to the next one. Good afternoon, YouTube. It is Jason from Intricate Concrete. It's about 4:30 on Monday. Sawyer was off today. Tina still no call, no show. Kirk off for the year. Jesse now came in. They put that gravel at the end of the driveway, spread out the topsoil that they could, power washed everything over there, got that job looking nice. I had to run down to an auction place and pick up a little thing that I bought today. It's about 3 hours each way. And then I went out and did a couple bids today. So today and tomorrow here in Michigan are supposed to be in the 50s. Tomorrow's like 85% chance of rain. And from Wednesday on, the high temperatures do not go above about 45 degrees. The rest of the week they're calling for rain. So from here to as far as the forecast goes through December, 45 is probably the highest we're going to see. And rain, snow's coming, had a couple heavy frosts. So I've got a couple inside jobs for the guys to do, but unfortunately none of them are ready to go yet. We've still got the outside sign-based job to do. The building inspector won't be back till tomorrow to show me the setback he wants, and I can't dig the hole for that until the block mason can be there to do it the day after we pour the footing, because I don't want this thing caving in if we have a ton of rain coming. Hopefully tomorrow I get back the radiator for the generator and the belts, and I dropped off the pulley at Michigan Cat. They're going to put new bearings in that. So hopefully by end of day tomorrow I can have all the parts back. We can start putting that thing back together. And probably going to be spending a lot of time here in the shop over the next couple of weeks working on equipment, just doing the yearly maintenance, fixing things that are broken, want to get everything washed, waxed for the year. So that's kind of the routine. We'll do the inside jobs as they come and go from there. I appreciate you guys staying tuned to the channel, liking, subscribing, sharing. It helps us. I'm not making any money off this channel. I'm doing it to do at this point. So hopefully you guys will spread the word and the channel can grow and everything will be good. So stay tuned, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning.
Good morning, YouTube fans. It is Tuesday morning, about 10 minutes to 7. I am here at World Headquarters. A couple things. So basically everybody's off today. It's raining. I don't have anything inside for those guys to do right now, so everybody's off. And after today, it is supposed to dip down to highs of like 42 and start freezing at night and rain the rest of the week, basically. So if you guys watched some of our early videos regarding the Chevy 5500 and the Napa hide rack, you know that these back upright bars here have been replaced, I believe, either 3 or 4 times. That the big toolbox on the bottom of the truck on the driver's side fell off earlier this summer, if you saw that. This truck has less than 20,000 miles on it. And I noticed yesterday that the uprights they put on here are cracking again. Like I said, this will either be the 4th or 5th set. These are some redesigned ones that actually have this here, like a heavier piece. If you look there, you can see it's cracking on this side. As you can tell by their upside down warning labels, maximum load capacity is 1,500 pounds. So this is this thing's usual load. We've got 8 2x6x16s up there. I looked at those. Average weight on those is 25 pounds aboard. So there's 200 pounds. Over here we've got a 2x6, so we're at 225. And we've got a screed board. I'll even call that 25 pounds. So we're at 250 pounds. These things are failing again. You can see this structural crack here. It's quite significant. It's working its way around. So if you guys saw the earlier videos of the hassle they gave me with replacing the toolbox that fell off, actually the toolbox that fell off is right there. And then with these uprights, for the money I have paid for this body that came on this truck, it is pathetic. It's absolutely sad. Like the last time I was happy that they replaced these, and I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I cannot be the only one having these problems. I mean, I haven't taken anything off this. I haven't staged this. This is what this truck carries usually. I mean, give or take 10 2x4s, and even if we say those are worth 25 pounds a piece, that still doesn't even put us to 500 pounds. We're a third of the way there. So I'll be calling Napa Hide today and informing them of that. The generator, yesterday I dropped the fan bearings off at CAT. They're rebuilding that. I got to pick up the belts today. They were supposed to call me on the radiator yesterday. They didn't, so I'm hoping they call me today. Once I have the belts, the fan part back and the radiator back, I'm going to start putting this thing back together. We'll get her fired up, make sure everything's good to go. And I've got a couple estimates to do today. So we're going to try and get through all that. Probably going to be chasing down a few parts and things. And just doing some work here at the shop. Nothing too exciting today, but it's getting to be wintertime in Michigan, so hopefully a couple jobs pop up here or get ready. I've got a couple irons in the fire, but nothing's ready yet. So stay tuned, guys. As always, I appreciate it. I'll keep you guys posted.